I'm just explaining to Michelle how we supposed to look at each other, and now I'm blurry. That's fun too. We're live, everybody. This show always goes so well. Hi, I'm blurry. There.
yourself live.
But this reminds me. I have been meditating to relieve stress on a meditation app for the past 6 months. I don't know if you know that. And it reminds me every day about 5 times to meditate. And if I miss a day, I'm in trouble of losing my streak of meditating, which it tells me is very bad to do. And I have to start over. And you must do this every day. It has been a great source of calm and peace the day I deleted the meditation app.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Michele Balan,
plus funny songs from
Heywood Banks live on tape,
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey, everybody. Everybody live out in the world. Hi, I'm Brad. And I meditating was stressing me out. I was stressed out by meditation. But now I may have to go with the world today. I may have to go catatonic. It's the only way stress free these days. So welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I am Brad Tassell. And we always welcome the stars of the show, Steve Goodie, and of course, our pal, syndicated radio host and comedy veteran, Patti Vasquez. Always excited that they show up. We have a super show with comedian, an all-around goddess of comedy. Anybody ever call you that? The goddess of comedy? Okay, Michele Balan, everybody.
Goddess to God.
Goddess of comedy, comedy goddess. So, by the way, and our musical guest, live from a 4-hour taping to get 2 3-minute songs. The legend himself, Heywood Banks, everybody.
Yay.
Great with the music, not good with the technology. And what a day for America as Trump has started a war, everybody. That might be World War III. And I am sure that we'll hear any day now that Baron Trump has bone spurs. It's going to be very soon. I've already heard he's too tall. The military wouldn't accept him anyway. You just can't be 6'7" in the military or look like a mortician is what he does. So anyway, and I think we'd all agree this is a good idea, this war. And killing 57 elementary school girls was well worth it to get an 86-year-old man they can replace in an hour. That's, really perfect. Okay, I'm not going to say much about this war. I'm going to let Patti. Patti, I'm sure you're probably going to talk about this a good bit. So I'm going to let Patti do it. Except one thing. I do want to talk about one thing. The Kuwaiti Defense Force shot down 3 American F-15s by mistake. That's a good way to have a war, isn't it?
By mistake.
Are we sure it's a mistake? Yeah, are we sure that's a mistake? No, I could see a whoops in the chaos of war where you have an errant shot. Then maybe that's a good time to look a little closer before shooting the second plane that looked just like the first plane. I don't know. And then number 3, I bet the first plane. Look, I bet the first plane that the Kuwaiti Defense Force shot down, that team was high-fiving. We got one, go team, yeah. And on the mic, hey, that was ours. Oh, sorry. All right, that's good. Well, a little mistake. Next up. All right, we got another one, dude. We got one. That's also ours. Maybe check and see if there's an American flag on the plane before firing. Would that be okay? Okay, no problem, man. We got it now. Let's go, everyone. I've got a real one in my sights, a real one. I'm sure. Ah, crap. Well, it's not my fault. Yesterday I was working at a call center for Trump Crypto. So today this is a new job for me. I was crypto before that. Okay, that was an acting scene and scene. Howard
Interior day.
That's right. I didn't hear what you said, but okay, anyway. Howard University researcher, Howard, nobody does it.
Curly Howard University.
Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard. Harvard University researchers have answered the question, why do sneakers squeak on the gym floor? Big study. It seems, although Alice, you could probably tell us. It seems the rubber and the wood, when coming into contact, create a high-speed rippling effect that makes a high-pitched whine, which is the same sound Trump makes when someone says Epstein files.
Exactly the same.
And then he says, bomb them, and maybe people forget about it. Ooh. Oil prices have soared. Oil prices have soared after the attack on Iran, meaning gas prices are already skyrocketing, which signals the last thing MAGA had to say to still stick up for the orange skid mark. That was it. As far as putting America first, it is obvious Donnie's line has always been America who? Who? America? But one thing Don, the bomber, has protected is the stock market. Yay!
Yay.
War is great for business, and thankfully, the MAGA faithful can crow about stocks going through the roof, even though the only MAGA investments that any of them have is Trump Bibles and golden shoes. That's all they've got. They wouldn't know They think Nvidia is an acne problem. And if I got some Nvidia. All right. Travel is also very difficult in the Middle East right now, especially if you're an F-15. They all got out safe, so we can say that. By the way, but also in chaos, regular travel in the Gulf states is affected from the United Arab Emirates and Dubai to Qatar and, of course, Israel. People are waiting in long lines and getting limited assistance right now. It's getting so bad.
How bad is it?
So bad that Emirates Airlines First Class has had to remove 1/4 of the caviar from its pre-takeoff amuse bouche. This is less than I thought. They're expensive. That's it. It costs a lot. Okay. Oil tankers are also waiting in line.
Not good for gas prices.
An original Declaration of Independence will be sold at auction in May.
The original? Okay.
One of the original guy did 220 copies, right? Evan, you know something about that.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So the original guy did 220 copies, and so bidding will start at $5 million, and it will be sold, and it will be sold right after being reclassified as fiction.
Just like the State of the Union address.
Yeah.
Ugh, the state of hell.
Yeah.
Oh, the actors. Oh, we got a lot of actors in here, don't we? The Actors Awards took place last night, formerly known as the SAG Awards. Did you know that? The SAG.
Did not know that.
But they had to change the name after every time they said SAG, all the older actors would look down at their gowns and be sad. So they're always sad.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. SAG Awards. Fran Drescher now. Okay. Hey, Michelle, you've worked with, Fran Drescher, don't you?
Oh, just because she's from New York and Jewish? No, not really.
I thought you
We
did
did
that.
meet at a deli once in LA. She was buying something and we did exchange. Oh, you're gonna get that? That looks good. That's it.
I thought when you and Carol does that thing and you guys, because she hosted her once.
Yeah, she's doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Hospitals are cutting services as Trump's big bill cut more than $1 trillion from federal healthcare funding. Yep.
You know.
Which is overwhelmingly helps Trump voters in deep red areas. That's who used that. The MAGA faithful are still feeling lucky, though, as Mr. Tangerine Peace Prize himself promises Bubba Joe and all the maggots that they can have free health care after they're shot in Iran. So that's good. At least until they stop being in the military, then he's going to stop that. So, did you know? I bet Kevin, you probably knew this. In 1924, a secret group known as the Phoebus Cartel. Is that how you say that? Kevin, do you know what that is? Made sure that light bulbs lasted less time so that people would have to buy more of them earlier.
Yes, I remember that.
It's one of the first instances of making things
Obsolete.
go quicker,
And now Apple does it.
Planned obsolescence.
Lessen their right planned obsolescence, lessen their life.
planned obsolescence. That's right.
That's what I think my iPhone, my computer, Apple is doing that.
Mm-hmm. That's also things happening, a lot quicker, so you can do it more often. Is also what my wife calls sex with me. It happens so quick. You got to do it again. It doesn't last long. Oh my God. Hey, in local news where I am, Warren County, Kentucky is going to implement an animal control ordinance to protect all pets in the area, which mandates that all pets must be fully vaccinated, making sure our animals are safe and healthy with a stiff punishment for noncompliance. They did this so your dog will still be around after your kid dies from measles.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want the dog to get the measles.
That's right. The dogs, your kids, they're expendable. Tom Hanks' crazy son, Chet. Did y'all know Tom Hanks had a crazy son, Chet?
No.
Yes. That's the crazy son. Is in Colombia because he doesn't have a U.S. passport and he's stuck there. He decided to travel to Colombia with his Greek passport because he has dual citizenship and not his U.S. passport because he was thinking, well, he wasn't thinking. And when asked if anyone could vouch for his citizenship, Chet said, Wilson! No, I just wanted to yell Wilson. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Yeah, I saw Hanks and I wanted to yell Wilson. The FBI has closed 3 call centers in India that had stolen more than $50 million from seniors in social security scams. Look at that, FBI. FBI Director Kash Patel said they would not rest until these outside actors are stopped that are trying to hurt our seniors because only Trump gets to steal from Social Security. If it doesn't go in his pocket, it doesn't go into anybody.
To make those another Melania movie, they need the money.
Yeah, Melania 2. Melania 2, your Social Security.
Oh my God.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the theater.
A lot of history. I've got a lot of history. Here's another history thing. 2 more. And then I don't know what we're doing. Presidents in the past have had some odd, exotic pets. Calvin Coolidge had, anyone?
A chicken.
Monkey.
No. A raccoon. Very good.
Wow.
A donkey and a bobcat. Had all 3 of those.
Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt had a
Pig?
badger named Josiah
Oh, God.
and a hyena named Bill, by the way. Yes. And this tradition continues as since 2024, the White House has been home to a rabid weasel named Stephen Miller. Rabid weasel.
He can chase down the rats that live
He can
there.
chase down the rats because he is a rabid. He looks like a rabid weasel. All right, one more than the joke of the week, which came to me in a dream.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going to be poor. Now, you might know this. I told a story on this show, I don't know how many months back, about how geneticists proved that early humans and Neanderthals were hooking up and having babies together.
Yeah.
I talked about this. Yeah,
Yep.
see, Alice remembers. And almost all of the pairings they found were male Neanderthal and female human, is what they found out.
Yep.
Researchers have concluded this phenomenon was because Grog leave cave for many days and not come back. Lonely without Grog. By the way, Grog thankfully couldn't get a giant sloth pregnant no matter how he tried. And man, did he try! All right, that was the best joke of the day. Joke
Great.
of the week, everybody.
Yay.
Why wouldn't they let Dusty join the club?
Why wouldn't they let Dusty join the club?
She refuses to take the pledge.
Ah, hey,
Oh,
Brad
that-
Tassell, everybody.
Did that come in a dream or a
That's
nightmare?
Brad Tassell. everybody.
Fair, come on.
That's clever.
I
People who are
woke
young
up,
don't know the pledge.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night and I thought Dusty and pledge. And I thought I got it.
And right you were.
And right, I wasn't right. That stupid joke.
All right, Brad Tassell, everybody. And now it's time to do the
This.
next thing. I don't know about where you guys are, but around here it's warm. It was in the 70s today. It feels like spring.
Ooh.
No,
It's
spring
raining here.
technically is 3 weeks away. But
Details.
hey, what the heck? Tonight's top
Where
10
are you?
category is Top 10 Signs of Spring.
Aw.
Yay. Top 10 Signs of Spring. Number 10. The daffodils are showing buds, and the guy who can't live without a Nobel Peace Prize is starting a war. Number 9. The ice is going away. Well, except for everywhere. Number 8. I'm ready to stop flu sneezing and start pollen sneezing.
No.
Number 7. All the Purim decorations are going up.
Herm.
I know what I'm saying. Number 6.
People don't know what it is.
All the penguins are in their bikinis.
Oh, yeah.
Number 5. And that's weird, because penguins don't ordinarily wear bathing suits before Labor Day. Top 10 signs of spring. Number 4. My nephew is going to be bar mitzvahed, and I'm getting an aliyah at the bar mitzvah, and Sulu can explain what that means.
Michelle.
Number 3. After the show. Number 2. No, we didn't rehearse that. And the number 1 sign of spring. Next Sunday, it's daylight savings time. That time of year when I'm chronically late for work, which annoys that stupid jerk. My manager, I mean, down at the Dairy Queen. Oh, how he does berate me when I come in late. He likes to yell and scream. There's no I in team. I need punctual employees to make stupid frozen treats. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'll go work the register. But he says, you're late, so you go clean the ladies' room. So I'm scrubbing toilets now, cursing because somehow this 23-hour day got longer anyway. What bonehead thought of this, arbitrarily changing what time it is? It's only payback, y'all, for the extra hour last fall. It will not save you time, won't get you more sunshine, just makes us surlier from getting up earlier. So if you're at DQ, waiting in the drive-thru, don't expect a faster crew to effing wait on you. Yeah.
It's a musical top 10.
Yeah,
Well done.
very good.
Favorite time of the year.
It's a favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go write a song now. I feel pressure.
You know, speaking of the best time
Feel
of the
free.
year,
And I know Patty's around here somewhere.
I got her.
There she is.
But
Hello,
not a
Patty.
lipstick.
Wow.
It's
This
her
fancy.
World War III lipstick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Actually, I have Resistance Red in my collection.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
I do.
fantastic. Resistance
It's
Red.
patterned after. It was actually from the 1940s, World War II. There's a
Oh.
yeah
Also
retro
have
classic.
That's
Everything's
awesome.
fine.
Yeah.
No, it's just fine.
Yes, it's so good.
Everything's
All right, you ready?
sure.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's do this.
Is Patty crazy?
Am I crazy? I am.
Patty's not sure, Patty's not
I'm
wrong.
sure.
Lunatics winning their local races to Major League wackos with orange faces.
Oh my God.
Obnoxious a-holes taking handicap spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
Am I crazy?
Heck yeah.
Hi, everybody. So we've been through a lot together. You know, the pandemic and just a lot of madness and insurrection and a couple of years of somewhat normalcy, but then rallies where he was talking about sharks and batteries in the water and apparently an attempted assassination where, by the way, if anyone noticed today, he has a rash on his neck on the same side where he didn't have a bullet through his ear. I'm just saying, I just want to draw attention to that. I do love that when he has anything medical, everyone speculates. And look, I don't wish the demise of anyone. I don't wish it. I just, let me put it this way. If witchcraft were real, if witchcraft were real, as the descendant of indigenous people along the Rio Grande, where maybe there were pagans and, folks that maybe participated in that kind of thing. I will tell you, if I had those kinds of powers, the things that you would have seen at the State of the Union, and it wasn't his demise, it was just maybe an explosion of some sort of fecal matter on the two gentlemen sitting behind him. JD Vance and Mike Johnson would have been just covered in poop, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
With the voodoo doll and pins.
Yes, exactly. What?
Yay.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. I'm just saying. I think that there were, believe me, I believe that there were voodoo dolls being poked. There was a lot of this. People like, even if you didn't think you had any powers, you're like, make him whatever it was that you want. There was a lot of energy put into that. And during that historically long, boring, congratulatory. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Let me reset for a minute with the whiskey that made me stutter there. Hold on.
Yeah.
At any rate, with everything that he poured into that, the self-congratulatory, the make people, all the victims of crimes that only people of color commit, and don't get me started on how many more crimes white men commit in this country compared to undocumented migrants. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk. You know what you forgot to mention? That we were going to go to war.
Yeah.
That seems like, I don't know. That seems like it would come up, like, at least, like, I'm not saying give us the details, the specifics, like, not the coordinates or whatever it is, but like some sort of argument as to why we're going to send your children to the Middle East. And look, the whole thing about the Kuwaitis shooting down 3 of our planes, thank God they were okay. First of all, right? Yeah. And did you know that was $300 million? I feel like awesome. $300 million in military equipment that was shot down but we can't afford school lunches or medical care or road. It's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is we've been through a lot together, and I think I've done okay considering how much I swear. I was planning on telling you that I could only do 3 minutes by swearing, and I was going to say that's my time and not really do anything. But this has been really interesting. So I'm sorry, but I woke up on Saturday morning with this doofus in a baseball. And look, as someone who wears baseball hats, I get it. But I would not, like, I don't show up to an interview. I don't do like in a comedy club. I'm not saying that you guys make me feel casual. I just feel like you're okay with me wearing a baseball hat. But that stupid gray hat with the white stick, like they were, and they had a whole room of baseball hats. Well, we can't do MAGA because that's that's campaigning. Ooh, gray gives an air of of being serious and all that stuff. By the way, did you know he was dancing before he went and like started the war and recorded this Truth Social? Like, not any sort of an actual. He came out and said, "Your kids are gonna die." And that's what happens in war. And then I had to spend 3 days on social media because that's what I do for fun. I spent 3 days on social media with these whack jobs telling me we weren't at war, even though he said war. Am I yelling too much? I feel like I'm sweating. I'm shiny. I feel like getting some powder. I should have put lipstick and powder on. Hold on a second. I forgot something. Hold on. 1 second, please.
Hold on.
At any rate, and then I had one person say, we've been at war since 1979. Like, this wasn't day one. And I'm sorry, what? Okay, then if we're going to do history, let's go back to 1953 when the United States and Great Britain decided, why don't we just go ahead and dismantle democracy in Iran and put somebody else in who was going to torture people and create basically what we're dealing with 73 years later. I can't. And okay, I don't think that I have anything else. Here's what I want to tell you. I've been watching a lot of gardening videos, and in the event that things go sideways, whether it's with gas, supply chains, I'm learning how to grow my own garlic bulbs. That's really all. That's as far as I've gotten. Maybe green onions from your existing garlic that you buy from the store. It seems interesting. It grows green sprouts in water. Other than that, cheers, everybody. Here's to World War III. I hope you're all well. I'm gonna build a bunker.
Patti Vasquez.
Yay! So you say you have trouble not cursing here, but you do 2 hours of radio a day. You're not cursing on the radio.
I know, isn't that funny? I actually have only sworn, and not funny. Isn't that interesting? I've only sworn personally once on the air, and it was when Declan came home from the hospital. I was exhausted, and I said I used the S word. But yeah, no, I know. I mean, I can. It's just a lot of work, and it's hard for me to think. I have to work around it, and like that whole idea of if you can't do smart comedy and you have to resort to swearing. Like, no, I'm just more angry, and that's why I'm drinking.
I hate those people.
I can't say that. How about if I say like freaking frack?
SHIT. That's what you're not allowed to.
Hey, what?
Well, on the radio, yeah, on the radio, we can't say that.
We don't.
And also here.
So wait a minute. Didn't you at WGN 3 rooms away use the F word?
No, it wasn't me.
I'm just kidding. I know.
It was a guest. Yes, the mic was open, but it was a guest.
5 rooms away.
Yes.
Talking into a paper cup, and they heard it on the air. That was the best.
No, it was a guest. It was a guest across the on the other side of the board.
Yeah.
Who's reading my text line, telling me to go F myself, and he read it very loudly.
Wow.
And it's your fault. That's your fault.
It was definitely my fault.
Definitely.
And I apologized over and over and over.
I know. Dave Lundy still is very sad that he helped make that happen. But it wasn't that.
It had nothing.
It was an excuse
in any way whatsoever. So what is that exactly you're drinking?
I am drinking Tullamore Dew. Actually, it is an Irish whiskey. Since we are in the month of St. Patrick's, I am enjoying. My husband bought a bottle of Tullamore Dew, and I enjoy it with some peanut butter fudge, which is very tasty with whiskey.
That sounds like
a combination. I've also been doing some mental redecorating because I'm pretty sure I have the specs of Steve's condo in Edinburgh. We've been watching walking videos, the Walk a Leaf. You guys can watch it on YouTube just to check out his neighborhood, just so you know. And like literally go down your street, Steve.
That's so funny. You were stalking me, but you're off by 5,000 miles.
Yeah,
I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, well, she's planning a move. I think we're all going to be there. We're all going to be 20 of us living.
Can I go and get more to drink? Can I leave the room and go?
You can.
Okay.
Bad influence.
Nobody knows I'm even here, so it doesn't matter.
We're going to play Heywood first.
Must be my agent. They don't.
Let's do the next thing.
You've got a couple minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's time for our musical guest, which, as Brad has said, is pre-recorded. And I recorded this months and months ago. I have no idea what he's going to do. So it'll be just like if he was live. I have to answer the first song with a song of my own. I don't know what it's going to be. So let's just find out. Here we go.
Love you all.
It's our musical guest. Our musical guest. Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Heywood Banks.
It was an Illinois farm belt small town, loud middle school cafeteria, and fish-shaped fish sticks called fun fish were on the menu that day. A substitute teacher talking to a table of boys said, "What's the record eating these things?" And through that cafeteria noise, without hesitation, they all said 44. 44 fun fish. 44 fun fish. Flash froze, deep fried, 1,000 miles from Oceanside, stamped out, salted, shredded, reheated, greasy, trucked in, breaded fun fish. 44 fun fish. 44 fun fish. Boys gotta do what a boy's gotta do. Dip, dapper, water, chew. Well, at the table was a big old farm boy named Blaine. Teacher said, "You think you can beat that?" And he said, "Oh, I probably can." So a kid ran around collecting all the fish he was able, and from his greasy AC/DC shirt, he dropped them on the table. Blaine picked up a fish, dabbed it in the tartar sauce, wadded it in his mouth just to show the fish just who the boss, and all went smoothly till the tartar sauce ran out at number 25. Bought it for fun fish. Bought it for fun fish.
Yeah.
Flash froze deep, 5,000 miles from oceanside, stamped out, salted, shredded, reheated, greasy, trucked and breaded fun fish. Bought it for fun fish. Bought it for fun fish. Boys gotta do what a boy's gotta do. Dip, dabble, waddum, chew. Well, the cafeteria got quiet when it got to number 43. Even the kid washing dishes leaned out the tray drop-off window to see. Commemorative sign said State Division Champ of 1989, but it takes more than a placard to make a legend grow. When Blaine burst out through the front door of the school and barfed his victory down the steps in a fishy waterfall, his legend was cemented as long as they're middle school boys. 48 fun fish. He ate 48 fun fish. One shining moment spread the news. This very legendary dude, the janitor, hosed off his shoes. A fun fish. 48 fun fish. 48 fun fish. Boys gotta do what a boy's gotta do. Dip, dabble, waddum, chew.
Yeah. Hey,
Fun
back.
fish, everybody.
We did that so long ago, I forgot that I put the technical difficulties thing in. Okay, let's see what I got that has anything to do with that. My friend Andy from high school, his daughter Mara moved to Nashville last year. She's 34, she's a songwriter. She just played the Bluebird for her first time last night, and I was emceeing it. That was very exciting. And here's a song I wrote with Andy 40 years ago. Jeremiah was full of bull stuff. He was no friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, not a word, and he always drank too much wine. Yeah, he had a glass in his hand all the time, saying, "Oi, what a world, Uncle Hector and Aunt Poyle. Oi to the fishes in the polluted sea, and oi to you." Not me. All right. That's as close as I could get to some sort of connection.
Is
And
that
now
the
another,
Jackie Mason version?
yeah, and now another song from Heywood Banks. Yay.
All around the world there rages a debate wherever man and woman choose to cohabitate. Is it physiology or only just technique that fuels the controversy of the toilet seat? Women say that men don't have the courtesy to put the seat back down where it's supposed to be, but men know tween seat and bowl things lay hiding in that crack, all reachy, creepy, seeking darker, warmer habitat. Leave it up, don't you hear me calling? Leave it up, you know not what you do. Leave it up, creatures they are crawling. We only leave it vertical for your protection. Helen ruled the household with an iron fist, and her husband Bruce knew that it was useless to resist. She decreed the toilet seat be placed down all the time, so her seat would not be greeted by the icy porcelain. But one night in the bathroom, as she lowered her backside back, something jumped out at her that was hiding in the crack. Her scream so loud and piercing that Bruce, laying up in bed, had to grab her pillow to cover up his head. Leave it up, leave it up. Don't you hear me calling? Leave it up, leave it up. You know not what you do. Leave it up, leave it up. Creatures, they are crawling. We only leave it vertical for your protection. They like the shadow of the bowl, the coolness of the rim with their creepy little. Dear, you feel her tucks the suction cups, no sprinkling back them down, but leave the seat a standing up, they'll slide right off and drown.
Yeah.
That was the. What was in the toilet? What was in the toilet?
We may never know.
Because it was. Now I remember like a month or so ago, I did a thing about rats coming up in Seattle, but that wasn't rats. She said it had tentacles. And what?
Yeah. I don't know.
The point of the song is he's making an excuse for men leaving the seat up. By leaving the seat up, it blocks these mythical creatures that would attack any woman who would sit in the seat.
He's right, you know.
But why would they drown if they fell in? Isn't that where they came from? I don't.
No, they come from behind, from like between the tank and stuff. From behind.
A full analysis of this song can be found at heywoodbanks.com.
I don't. I'm gonna need Heywood to explain this one to me. I'll get it over.
We'll have a long conversation about this later, Brad.
We certainly will.
Hey, Michelle, you're coming in. Where are you?
Hi, Michelle. I got her.
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. Yep.
Well, we're gonna bring you.
Adding her in. There she is. Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Yay.
Nice
there I am.
You've got the spirit of this show.
My agent, and they didn't even know I was here.
Well, your agent. Well, your agent also. Your agent and I doesn't know. His assistant doesn't know who we are. They don't.
Yeah, he doesn't at all. Yeah.
Can't get a hold. You're so big now. It's tough to be with an agent that's now the biggest agent in the world because they go with the easy pickings. Easy pickings. Don't even try. I know.
I was with an agent that had me and two other people. That was better. Yeah. Now.
Well, you know what's funny is. Gary used to be so small. He's been on this show at least twice for New Year's. For New Year's, we used to do 4 hours, right? We did 4 hours, and he let me interview him for all 4 hours. So
did he play the flute? Did he come on?
No, we just talked. We just talked about. He said it was during the pandemic, and he hadn't played for like 6 months. He goes, I can't play. But he did. I interviewed him, so he's actually coming. And now. You couldn't call him if you wanted to.
Yeah, he's making his money now.
No,
I met him on Celebrity years ago. He was a performer. He wasn't an agent then. He was just, playing his little flutie there. His little flute. Is that nice?
He's a good flute player, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But okay, enough of that. Steve, tell us what's going on.
Here's what's going to happen, Michelle. We're going to play a little intro for you, like we played for each other person on the show, and then you're going to give us 10 minutes of awesome stand-up, and then afterward, we'll tell you how great you are.
Oh God, awesome stand-up.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Here we
I haven't done a Zoom show in a while. So.
Neither have we, apparently. Here we go.
It's time for a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Well, okay, everybody, if you want to go to the bathroom, this would be a good time. You should go and relieve yourself. I haven't done one of these shows in a long time. Oh my, but I love it. I love Zoom shows. I don't have to leave the house. This was great. I loved the pandemic. I really did. I loved the lockdown. I want another one. It was my happy time. I even called China. What else you got, China? You got something else? Come on, give us another lockdown. I loved it. Anybody else? Did anybody else out there like?
Yes.
Wasn't it great? You didn't have to leave. Oh my God! I caught up on Bonanza. It was great. I found out who shot JR. It was great. I loved it. That was great. I'm not kidding. I loved it. But I got to tell you that COVID test, though, we had to go all the time for the ships. Remember, they were sending me all the time. Yeah. The first guy went so far up my nose, he found my drugs from the 80s. I'm like, "Woo." I said, give me that. It was expensive. So the other one went through my eye. I didn't have COVID, but they found I had cataracts. But anyhow, so no, I really did. I realized I really am lazy. I don't want to go anywhere. And so, I haven't even been back to the gym since the pandemic of 1918. So I really started working out. Oh, no, I'm telling you, it's hard getting back out there. I'm like, oof. And all I know, I'm looking at myself in this thing and I'm losing my will to live. I got to be honest with you. I just had face work done. I had wrinkles put in, and boy, they put a lot. She did some job. My God. You know what? I loved it. That's another thing with the mask. I would cover these wrinkles. And then I'm like, this is good. But then I realized I got a lot of here, so I had to wear another mask here. And then I moved to the Middle East. But anyhow, no, really, I did. I really, really did love it. I'm depressed. Well, I am, he says I have seasonal depression, but I said, but is it supposed to last for all 4 seasons? I don't know. Oh my God, I'm getting so old. I just bought these glasses so you can't see it. I took them off. They're so expensive. But it's so hard to live now. I swear. I bought $800 for glasses. I said to him, for that money, am I going to see into the future? For $800, I want to see everything. And I'm old now. Anybody else old out there? I can't see.
Yeah.
Old people. Yeah. Oh, isn't it great?
Oh, yeah.
You know what's good about being old, ladies? No one's going to traffic us. And if they do, they're sending me right back. It's like she's gonna make the bed. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really hard. It's everything. I don't know. Wait, I tell these young 20-year-olds, wait. This is your future. Wait. Everything hurts. I dropped something on the floor yesterday. You know what I did? Was outside. All I did was look at it. I started to think, how important is that? That I should bend. Oh my God. But we do these cruises. I did a cruise. This is the funniest, Brad, you'll relate to this. The audience, my first time in America, they were all like in their 80s. They told me, this is the best. You got to do a clean show. No, family friendly. You got to do family friendly. I go, why? Do they have kids? Wouldn't they be about 60?
Yeah.
I do a joke. I said, we love taking care of the old people. We just put a ramp at the rock climbing wall. And you'll like this, Brad. I do a joke about the big ships. I can't, I can't take that. I work on Royal. You work on Royal, Brad? It's like 10,000.
Once.
Oh, there's so many people. I can't. I live in New York. I don't need people. So I do a joke. I said, this ship is so big. In 1 week, they use 85,000 eggs. 85. All I could think about, somewhere there's a chicken going, I can't do this anymore. My uterus is on the ground. I'm the sex slave of chickens. 85,400 pounds of beef and 1 vegetable. They know how to make it. I got to be honest. Do any of you like crime? I'm addicted to crime shows. I don't know. Every comic I know loves crime. I love crime shows. There's so many, so it must be. But it's best. This happens a lot, and it happened again just the other night. Where they found a body in a suitcase, and I'm thinking, I have to get that guy to teach me how to pack. I can't even get 2 pairs of shoes in my bag, and he's getting a body in that bag. It's true. I always think they always find them in suitcases. How the hell are they getting bodies in suitcases? This is my favorite story. This happened. A 95-year-old woman killed her 87-year-old roommate in a nursing home. I don't know if you heard. 95. She killed her 87-year-old roommate. Does she care? What are they going to do? Arrest her? Give her life in prison? She's 95. What would that be? A week, an hour? You don't care. Yeah. Oh, so I was on Last Comic Standing for a minute, and now I'm on Where Are They Now? I actually got called to do a great, but it's been slow for me. I have an agent doesn't know he has me. It's been slow, and I got a call for a gig. Yeah, May 2027, May 3rd. I'm like,
Oh,
are you
my
kidding?
goodness.
So I looked at my calendar. I'm like, crap, I have a dentist appointment that day. And, yeah, I was on Last Comic Standing. People say, you should have won. I go, maybe I would have, but my fans are so old, they couldn't make that many calls from a rotary phone. If my number was connected to Life Alert, I would have been a winner. Clap on, clap off. I would have won.
Yeah.
I know, boy, I'll tell you. You watch America? I don't know when 10 minutes is up. I have no clue. Are you gonna like flash me or something?
No.
This is how professional I am. I have no idea what 10 minutes is.
Just
I'm the
talk
worst.
till you're done talking.
You know what? I'm not even a comedian. I'm now a runway model. I'm LaGuardia, so it's very different. But I watch America. I just gotta say, America's Got Talent. They go up to this little 8-year-old. How do you feel being on America's Got Talent? She goes, I waited my whole life. Yeah. But the best is when they go up to the mic and they tell their sob stories. I think their mothers put those kids up to it. You know, there's like, we need that money. You know what? We practice. Because they'll get up there and they'll go, my father's head fell off. My brother went blind. I was murdered. I keep saying, I want to go up there just to do a sob story. I want to go, my doctor says I have 3 weeks to live. But if I get into the finals, we could extend it. I tell everybody, I'm in a new reality show. It's me in the shower. It's called Naked and Afraid. And, and if you see me, it's Fear Factor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could, I think I don't know. It's not much. I mean, please, I'm doing comedy 457,000 years. I can't stand it. But yeah, I don't know what to end. I could just end.
Just end.
Just end. Just go.
Yeah.
It's time to end. Oh, I want to just tell you this one story. This is the best. If we have time, this is another crime story. This is the best. The best.
Good, because we accept only the best.
We accept only the. I love this one, but where is it? What the hell I do with it? Okay, here it is. Okay, this is my favorite. This is why I'm not moving to Florida. The FBI has identified the deceased woman who was found wrapped in a trash bag off Florida's Gulf Coast last weekend. They are now calling her death suspicious. This was true. What gave it away? The trash bag? Suspicious. Okay. Anyway, I guess whatever you want. I'm here.
Yeah.
Anyhow, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Michele Balan.
That was fantastic. Perfect.
What you do in Belize?
Belize.
You have a Belize shirt. What did you do in Belize?
Oh, what I do? Run for my life.
Yes, right. Yes. Get out of downtown.
Yeah, exactly. They kept trying to sell me drugs. I go, do you have Ozempic? We have pot, we have Coke. I want Ozempic. Oh yeah, Belize is it. You ever stop there, Brian, on a ship?
I've stopped there. I fly in there in 2 days.
I fly in there and stay overnight. Belize
I
City.
told him not. I said I will not stay overnight. Fly me in.
I don't want to stay there anymore either.
Yeah, no, it's worst. Even that
they put me in a Radisson hotel. You know what I did? I went down to the desk. I go, does Radisson know about this Radisson?
Yes, they don't.
I don't
I at least 10 times a year I'm through Belize. Somehow I told them I will not stay in Belize.
Oh yeah.
Bring me in the day of. Here's my Belize story. I think I might have told this on the show. Back before they sent the agent, they would just get you in a cab. So I get in a cab and this guy's like, hey, good to see you, buddy. And we're driving. And all of a sudden he goes, hey, there he is. And he starts chasing a guy in a car. And Belize is one road. And so he finally cuts this guy off. onto a side of the road. He gets out, runs back, and he pulls this guy out of his car, and he's slamming this guy up against the car, and he throws him down, and he kicks him, and then he walks back to the car, and he looks at me, and he goes, "That guy's got my boat." I said, "Dude, I'll buy you a boat. Let's just safely get to the ship before he's got my boat." He's
Do I at least get a discount on this fare now?
Yeah. So, but no, Belize. I always do a joke. I say, "And who's been to Belize? They'll kill you there."
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
it's,
You know, a lot of these ports are terrible, to be honest. Like some of those.
terrible. Some are terrible. I like the ones where when you go to the port like Amber Cove, and they've built this beautiful area that looks like the Caribbean you think it should be, and the walls hide.
Yeah.
They hide Haiti.
It's like Falmouth, Jamaica. You get out, the cruise company built this whole thing so it looks nice. And people walk through that gate and they go, "Holy!" They
turn around and walk right back.
Yeah.
You go to Grand Turk and they've got the port with everything. And then you walk out, it's like Omega Man. It's like it's just donkeys and a horse or two and a prison. That's the entire thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I like Alaska and other cruises. But so of course, what's the gig in May of 27?
I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
Going to the dentist. Try to pay attention.
How do you like that?
2 years ago, I was booked 2 years ahead. So that day is over.
You know what? It's funny because when Gary does the avails and we go to those meetings, you're there, and he goes, "Well, we booked up 2026 and 20. I guess." And I'm thinking, well, I guess I'm not working.
Yeah, that's you have you? Yeah, because a lot of people are into about half of 2027 right now. So I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, that's a little inside the cruise talk right there.
Yeah. I used to work a lot. Now I'm applying for Trader Joe's next week.
Yeah, well, you're in New York City, right?
Huh?
You're in New York City, right?
Yeah, right in the city. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And you've been in this apartment how long?
Well, my other one was 30 years. I just moved to this. I was on a lottery list. And I finally got affordable, nothing is affordable in this city, but I got on a list and I got this great apartment now. So I'm going to die in this nice apartment.
It's rent controlled.
Beautiful apartment.
It's rent controlled. I mean, it's
rent stabilized. Yeah.
Stabilized.
I mean, this community is the best. It's a very popular community in New York. It's private. It's got parks and it's like living in the suburbs right in the middle of the city. People, normally pay a lot of money to live here. And then you get some of us who get on this lottery list, but I was on it. I don't even know how many years.
How many bedrooms?
One, but it's big 1 bedroom, big.
All right. We're on the way. We'll see.
We'll be right over.
Thank you so much, Michele. That was really
Yes, thank you.
Nice job.
Tremendous job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Right,
time to do another thing, which goes, well, first, I'm trying to remember what order I did things. I'm pretty sure what I want to do is advertise that I'm doing the big Weird Al Daniel Radcliffe tribute show tomorrow night at Agave's Mexican restaurant over there in Nashville, where I am. And so the thing we're doing now is another song, and it goes a little something like this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
And we get lots and lots of cards and letters from fans asking us questions about the show. And the number one question is, Steve, why don't you play the ukulele more? Well, It's time. And this is my ukulele, which is signed for me by Weird Al Yankovic, as you can see right there. And this is a song from the show in which this is a show about Weird Al and Daniel because the worlds come together. Daniel, as you know, played Harry Potter in all the movies, and then he played Weird Al in the biopic that they made in 2022. And I used to be a huge Harry Potter nut, and then J.K. Rowling went nuts on the hating the trans people. So I had to write this song to fit it in there, and it goes a little something like this. When you wrote about muggles and wizards, I could read your novels all night and day. But lately I've been grieving about your recent frequent tweeting, and I wonder what good old Harry would say. Your mean tweets we've been surfing. Why you gotta keep on turfing? Rolling, get off Twitter. And that's that.
That's good, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And now our next thing, it's time for Brad to beg for money.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
You know, this is the point of the show where you go to I'm looking at you, Ollie. Where you go to virtualcomedyshow.com, hit donate to comedians. There's now 2 ways to donate, and we split that money up evenly every week. And as you know, Michele just said she lives in New York City. She won the lottery, got a better apartment. It's still $5,000 a month. That's the cheap apartment. Also, we also said that we are both with an agent who forgot who we are. So we don't see much from the agent. The only email I get is from the girl that says, "We've got your avails." That's I get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they haven't changed. When are you available? They ask, "What's my avails?" The rest of my life. That's what I write.
What are your avails? It's open. When? What am I getting? Nothing.
Nothing.
So
Right.
we need that money for this. This show
Yes.
needs to pay what a cruise pays, which is about $3,000 a week. So,
So we got some work to do here.
That's right. So we need 15,000 this week. We all get 3,000 apiece. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com because Patty needs more whiskey.
I was just going to say, what about the Scotch budget?
Oh no, we need the Scotch budget has gone up to it's Irish whiskey, wasn't it?
Irish whiskey.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sure, I got the Irish whiskey, and then a little Mexican tequila to shoot it down with. Let's get all of it in there. And of course, Heywood Banks needs a better video equipment. You know what I love about Heywood is he does that taping, then forgets about us totally, and then he gets $12, $13 on Venmo, never mentions it, just takes it, doesn't say thanks.
He's the best.
I tell you, he's the best. So anyway, I love his hair though these days. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to comedians. There's 2 ways to pay. Don't know why I keep getting blurry, but that's how life. Maybe there. I'm back. Let's finish the show.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think it's time for the worst joke of the week, if I'm not mistaken. I think it goes like
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever!
Okay, it's gonna get dirty. Here we
Yay.
go. Dirtiest joke ever on this show. Thomas Edison proposed to his second wife in Morse code. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
That's right. Which is a lot like today, where men are contacting women using dictaphone.
Oh, Jesus. Good night.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know. Like Brad booked Carrot Top, but Steve said no. That's what you get when you watch this show. I did not know that. We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home